Tulsa's new black mayor proposes $100 million trust to repair impact of 1921 race massacre. Tulsa's new mayor on Sunday proposed a $100 million private trust as part of reparations plan to give descendants of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre scholarships and housing help in a city-backed bid to make amends for one of the worst racial attacks in U.S. history. The plan by Mayor Monroe Nichols, the first black mayor of Oklahoma's second largest city, would not provide direct cash payments to descendants or last two centenarian survivors of the attack that killed as many as 300 black people. He made the announcement at the Greenwood Cultural Center, located in one once thriving district of North Tulsa that was destroyed by a white mob. Nichols said he does not use the term reparations, which he calls politically charged, characterizing his sweeping plan instead as road to repair. For 104 years, the Tulsa Race Massacre has been a stain on our city's history, Nichols said Sunday after receiving a standing ovation from several hundred people. The massacre was hidden from history books only to be followed by the intentional acts of redlining, a highway built to choke off economic vitality and the perpetual underinvestment of local, state, and federal governments. Now it's time to take the next big step to restore. Nichols said the proposal wouldn't require city council approval, although the council would need to authorize the transfer of any city property to the trust, something he said was highly likely. The private charitable trust will be created with a goal to secure $105 million in assets, with most of the funding either secured or committed by June 1st, 2026, although details would be developed over the next year by an executive director and a board of managers. The plan calls for the bulk of the funding, $60 million, to go toward improving buildings and revitalizing the city's north side. The Greenwood district at its height was a center of commerce, Nichols said in a telephone interview. So what we lost was not just something from North Tulsa or the black community. It actually robbed Tulsa of an economic future that would have rivaled anywhere else in the world. Nichols' proposal follows an executive order he signed earlier this year recognizing June 1st as Tulsa Race Massacre Observance Day, an official city holiday. The event Sunday in Greenwood District included a picnic for families, worship services, and an evening candlelight vigil.
That's why I tell people, get especially black folks, get your guns, get your ammo. And, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, let me tell you a little crazy fact here. Tulsa, Oklahoma was the first time America had ever dropped bombs on anybody. The first time. They did it because they could. They were trying to get into the city, and the people of Tulsa were fighting. They held them off. They were just coming in there to kill them. That's all they were doing. Coming in to kill all the black folks. They're holding them off, and the people couldn't get in there. So what they did, the sheriff from the neighboring town came with a plane, and he lit dynamite and dropped it on the buildings. It was the first time America had ever dropped bombs anywhere, and they did it on their own civilians. But Tulsa, Oklahoma was a bustling city. Hopefully this works out for them. There's only like maybe one or two survivors still from the Tulsa, from the massacre. They watched it happen. You know what I'm saying? And people always say, black folks haven't done this, haven't done that. No, we've done plenty. You have to realize when we came out of slavery, we knew how to do all the jobs. We knew how to build everything. You know what I'm saying? We knew how to do all that stuff because we were the free labor. So we came out, we built cities, we built our own jobs. And what happened? People got jealous and they came and burned it down and stole it from us. So you can't say that we haven't had anything. No, we've had plenty of stuff. Just like you see, and we reported earlier what they're doing in Memphis. They're sending toxic gas into the black community to kill them off.
They made it so that we couldn't own banks for a long time. Blacks couldn't own banks at all, but we owned banks in our communities, though. We had them in these communities. We had movie theaters. There's bus line, transit systems, complete everything owned by us. Airports in this community owned by us. Not just this community, several others across the nation. It was very, very bustling cities. So, this is something that what he's saying, it makes a lot of sense. What he's saying is not about reparations. He said just restore. It's just a fact. This is what it is. This is what should be done across America. It's just people look back and they say, well, you go work for what you got. Really, you guys have already been given so much. It's ridiculous. And you're still not that much further ahead than us. You are economically overall because you can see it by the sheer volume of your billionaires and the wealthier people who are part of your culture, who is the European culture. But at the end of the day, we've been able to climb our way out of holes that you were never put into, that you would never have to worry about or realize ever in your life. And this is a very, very important thing that he's doing. I'm very happy and proud that he's doing something to fix this situation down here.
Because it's not, as you said, what it says, it's not reparations, it's restoring. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is Uncommon Courtesy. Until next time.